Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me. We're actually here at the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens in Palm Desert, California. No, ya no te voy a poner en el video. ¿Cómo estás? No, se miran bien, trabajador, para que miren que trabajan. Es que andan los niños allá en el parque de agua, ¿no? So voy a caminar ahí para que me dé raite la vere. ¿Cómo están? No están. Hey, the camera's facing me. Don't worry, all right? How you doing, Betty? Hey, I like your hat. I've been actually thinking of getting one. Does it work? Kind of? Sí, sí. Because hay uno que tiene agua. Have you seen that one? No, I want to get that one. Tiene agua. ¿Cómo estás, prima?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, aquí. Sí, hay un sombrero pero tiene de dos. ¿Cómo está?
Hola, bien, ¿y tú?
Y tiene water, así como steam, así.
Ajá.
Y ya nomás you put it every 10 minutes, you put water on it, you know?
Sí, aceptamos donaciones por si nos quieres regalar uno.
¿Sí?
Mira, aquí está, bro.
Ya te dijo, prima. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Qué? Aquí nos donan hasta los animales.
Sí, ¿verdad? ¿Y para cuándo traen, para cuándo traen el león? Que iban a traer leones, ¿no dicen?
Apenas van a empezar la vista supuestamente para el otro año.
¿Oh, sí? I thought it was going to be for 2025.
No.
Not yet.
Así lo tienen. No, mijo, yo tengo como 20 años aquí de que están diciendo ya.
Sí, sí.
El que los iba a donar se murió hace años.
Oh, ok.
Pero se están muriendo los animales.
Ya es que está muy caliente, ¿no? Pues aquí vamos a andar un rato. A ver, pues, ahí las miro. Cuídese. Gracias. What's up, Vacation? Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, we're here at the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens in Palm Desert, California. Let me just sign in real quick in here. Like even removing if I wanted to remove it, it's hot. You know what I mean? Like, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, man?
Pretty well. Uh,
And any chance I can see your ID, sir? Oh, this one's a double scan. So were you here before?
my wife just went inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, the kids and they beat me to the splash pad.
Gotcha. All right.
All right then, thank you.
Yep. Enjoy.
But yeah, guys, welcome in. I know it's been a long time. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Vacation, let me know if you can hear me. I know it's been a good minute that I have been live here on YouTube. But you know what? We've been going live actually on TikTok. So, but I said, we're gonna be, showing you a little bit around the Living Desert Zoo, what you guys can do here as well. So let me see who's here. Catalina. Sí, escucha, me la saludas. Oh, ma, ¿cómo estás? Ponla para verla. Y ya me vine. Pero antes que me vaya, te la pongo otra vez. What? Live on TikTok? Yeah, man, I've been doing a lot of live on TikTok. Can you guys hear me good? Because I'm actually connected to a mic. But it's not a wireless mic. It's just I actually like this one because it goes directly into your phone. So you can actually, hear myself a little bit more better. ¿Sí me escucha más bien, bien, bien ahí? Just bear with me, guys. Give me a quick second. But yeah, this is the Living Desert Zoo in Palm Desert, California. How I said. Give me a quick second, real quick. But yeah, how I said, this is the mic I'm using right now. I do have my DJI as well, my wireless mic, and then I also have the Rhodes. I still have the Rhodes. I haven't used them in a good minute. But I wanted to try this one out. I had it already. This was actually the first mic that I ever used. But it goes in directly into your phone, so you don't have to worry about if it's working or not. You're gonna get great audio with it as well. So that's why I use it. You know what? Something practical. I'm also just using my regular gimbal, my Osmo 4. I do have the RS3 DJI, but you know what? I just wanted to keep it simple. I'm not gonna be live for a long time, probably like an hour. The reason why I'm here because the kids are in the splash pad over there at the water park, the little water area they built recently. So if you guys are here and you guys want to visit the park, go to the water park for the kids. It's definitely fun, especially this heat. Right now it's already almost like a 90 something, 100 degrees, and it's barely like what 9 and almost 10 in the morning. But that's why I'm standing in the shade. But definitely worth you know checking out the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens. I'm just gonna walk around a little bit around, show you guys a little bit of the animals, and then just go from there. So if you guys are new here, how I said, my name is Angel. We do content around, Southern California, usually, um, theme parks, just in general, just regular stuff that we do in life. We do shorts. Food wise, we do food reviews as well. But other than that, how I said, guys, enjoy the show. I'm just going to show you a little bit around. Hopefully, you guys can make it in. My mom says, sí, 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 amor, te escuchas muy bien. Ok, muy perfecto. Es que estoy usando unos micrófonos, un micrófono que se va directo al teléfono, so. But I'm glad it's working. But Jacation, man, I hope you're having a beautiful day, man, at work. Don't work too hard, you know? So, let's roll. So as soon as you enter, how I said, look at, this is the entrance right there. As soon as you enter, you're gonna go straight to Africa Safari. And here you're gonna find giraffes. You're gonna find a couple rhinos, like two of them. You're gonna find what else? Quiet zone. There's something going on. First time I see the quiet zone sign actually. First thing you're gonna see is this, which I don't like. Look at that. Rats. Mm-mm. What do you guys think? Do you guys like rats or not? Not me personally. I hate him. I will always hate him. It's just not for me, you know. So this is the first thing that you're gonna see, and as soon as you come to the Living Desert, and then once you get out of this cave, you're actually gonna go and see some rhinos. So hopefully we're able to see the rhinos. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. The first time I see him actually running. Let's see. I don't know if you guys were able to see him, but he was running around. Look at that.
Oh, oh, I see. Process. I think 15 months, that's what you get, right? 15 months, you get a little guy. Yeah, I hope so. Well, I wish them the best of luck. Well, hopefully next time you come back. Yeah, hopefully we see a little baby here. There's a little baby here running around. The baby should see.
They have another one actually towards the other side. So they have a male and a female. And I don't know. I think last time they were saying they were like 8,000 pounds, something like that, right?
Well, right now they're both about closer to 3,000.
3,000. Okay, I remember. The male was the heaviest one, right?
She's the heaviest.
Oh,
but
she's the
a
heav-
year older. So she's 6, Naya's 6, and Jalea is 5.
Nice.
She'll be 6 in December.
Okay.
Christmas Eve.
And they grow. How big do they grow? Like weight, like wise.
So I think I'm not sure, but I think he'll get up to about 3,500 pounds.
3,500. Okay,
So
I thought it
should
was
be
a little bit
less than that.
less than. I thought it was a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
I was getting confused. But this is actually the first time I actually seen him running. I'm here a lot, so like I never seen him running, so that was pretty cool.
She's, so this is Naya over here. Usually she's likes the other
In the other
better.
side, yeah.
So I'm wondering if she's kind of got the zoomies because she's not used to being over here.
Okay.
She's thoroughly enjoying herself.
No, and it's way bigger.
In the mud,
Yeah.
and she's
And she has more space too to run, you know,
Yeah,
compared to
yeah.
the other side as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So I heard they're having a baby, right? Or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But that's the plan.
Nice, nice,
That's the
nice.
plan. There's certain timing that has to go with
Do you
that.
want to tell me something that I don't know about rhinos?
Do you know how they got their names?
Actually, I don't.
So the way that the black rhino got its
Here, you hold on. Give me a second, so they can hear you too.
who am I talking to?
Oh, just my live stream.
Ah, well, okay. So they're both black rhinos
Okay.
from Eastern Africa, and 100 and some years ago, the Dutch were turning over their management to the English,
Okay.
and the Dutch they had a white rhino, and so the Dutchman was explaining that it was a white rhino, but he wasn't saying white, he was saying wide.
Why?
Because the white rhino has a wide, flat mouth
Mhm.
because it grazes. Okay? The black rhino has a pointed upper lip and they pull out branches and that sort of thing. So, anyway, long and short of it is the Englishman, when the Dutchman says wide, he hears white, so he's like, oh, it's a white rhino. So then when he sees the black rhino, he says, well, we'll call that a black rhino, even though they're the same color. The white rhino is a little bit bigger, but that's really the difference between the two.
Just because of the mouth shape.
Yeah, and what they eat.
And oh, okay, okay,
The black
okay.
rhino eats branches and he rips things apart with his mouth, whereas
Yes.
the white rhino just grazes.
Nice.
So
How-
that's something you don't know.
yeah,
Now
that's
you
not.
know.
Now I know. So how long do they actually live for? Like, how long is their like lifetime?
They're to be like 35,
Oh,
40
nice.
in captivity.
Okay.
So,
What about the giraffes compared to the rhinos?
Well, I think, because I'm really not a giraffe person, but I think they live about the same number.
They're
of
around the
years.
same numbers.
Yeah, I think they do. They
Oh,
can
nice.
tell you up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna actually
approximately.
go there right now too, but I just it's something I wanted to ask because, like it's just compared to like regular pets that we have, they don't live that long.
I
So like
know.
it's amazing how they live like longer, 35 years. That's
Yeah.
really
And they're big. Usually,
yeah.
the bigger things are, the shorter their lives. And especially here,
Mhm.
they're fed well. They have great care.
Well, you guys do a really good job on that, So
Yeah.
that's what the living there is all about. I remember growing up here, coming from Abraham Lincoln School.
Uh-huh.
We come in field trips, It
Wow.
you
So
never.
you've been coming a
Yeah,
long
I've
time.
been here my whole entire life. So none
Wow.
of this existed back in the days.
Yeah.
I remember this section was like the camel section. You were able to ride the camels.
Really?
And a lot of things have changed, but this is my home. I like to come here once in a while. So it's amazing how you guys been developed. How you
Yeah.
guys change things around, and it's all up because of the love to the animals too.
Yeah,
For
it's evolving,
yeah,
and when I hear him talk about all over the world, the conservation
yeah.
efforts we're making all over the
Mhm.
world, we're nonprofit, and we do so much. We get no government money, and the people that have organized this and built this are really, to me, amazing. And
Yeah,
I come
yeah.
out here and I have a good
Yeah.
time, and I
Mhm.
talk about the rhinos, and I work other places too and
Correct.
everything. But
Nice.
but it's just really a great
Yeah.
spot. You gotta come out here and volunteer.
Yeah, yeah. Like I've been thinking about it too. I actually have a couple of my cousins work here, family members that work
Uh-huh.
here as well. That's why I do this what I do. I come stream, I do blogs on YouTube because I know you guys, like just to kind of help you guys, promote, just to kind of show
Sure.
people to come and check out, the Living Desert as well. So that's why we're here, doing the streams. Right now I'm live, but usually I'm here blogging, doing a film, a
Doing a film
video,
a little bit.
just so people can get familiar with the Living Desert. Since this is
Good.
my home, so
So that's awesome because people think, oh, zoo.
it's a
And
zoo,
you go, "Oh, no, come out here.
Yeah, no, it's a really nice vibe, especially with the new splash pad for the kids.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
right now, my kids are right there with my wife, so I'm over here doing my thing. But how I said, it's amazing how it's been changing during the time.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna have lions pretty soon, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
So
we're looking forward to that
yeah.
too.
Well, Christine, it's nice to see you.
Nice to
Well,
meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
I hope I see you out here again.
Yeah, yeah, I will
And
do
I'll
it.
try to think of something else you don't know.
All right, next time I see you. Thank
Okay.
you. You have a
All
beautiful
right.
day.
You too.
All right, guys, give me a second. But yeah, there you guys go. Why do they call rhinos? Look at him. Oh, that's actually the female. Let me see. Where's she going? Where's she going? she ran to her little high section. And this is the other section that she was talking about. As you guys can see, it's way smaller. There's not a lot for her to do in this area. So that's why she said she's over there running around. The male should be somewhere around the bottom right here. It's just so hard to see because there's a bridge. But yeah, look at guys. See, there's way more space, way more things to do, and there she is. So they grow up to 3,500 pounds. That's what she was saying. Pretty cool, actually. You know, and I'm actually happy we actually have it here in our hometown. Cause when do you get to see rhinos actually? You know, never. Unless you go to Africa. All right. So after you see the rhinos, you're gonna go to the giraffe section. They actually do have a station that you can feed the giraffes, and to feed the giraffes will be $10. I was gonna go through here, but I'm gonna show you the stands, so that way in case you come and visit the Living Desert, you want to feed the giraffes, you get to know where you're actually gonna know where to go, you know, so what to do. All right, so you get the giraffe feeding here as well. Look at that.
Washingtonian proliferate. That's right here.
And let me know how the connection is doing though. Look at this giraffe. There's more over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the giraffe feeding is gonna be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. daily. Memberships get $8 per feeding, and non-members are $10. So you get a couple of actually lettuce leaves, and then you get to feed them just like they are. You know, get closer to the giraffes. What's up, Charles? Welcome in, buddy. Hey, have you been to the Living Desert, man? I know you're here in town. They also have right here a cafe. Jirafas. Look at this. Let's go towards this side real quick. See if we can see the male rhino. Oh, he's not there. I said I just crossed the bridge. That's the bridge I was telling you about. So este es el puente que estaba hablando, ma. Ahorita que nos estaba hablando con la señora, estaba aquí. Y aquí está un rhino que es hombre, y la mujer está allá atrás. But this is what I was saying. Look at this. It's a small little area for the rhino to be running around. So how she said, you know, like she's never in that other section. So she was super happy to be. So that's why she's over there running around. Look at, I can see her over there in that corner. Right there. Yes, 2 times in the last 2 years. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Living Desert is pretty cool actually to visit. You know, right now it's actually a little bit too hot, I'm not gonna lie. But we're here because the kids are in the splash pad, so I'm just, you know, using the time to kind of, you know, just go live and show you guys a little bit around. So I didn't have nothing else to do, so that's why I'm here. But look at this, guys. Hey, welcome back, Jaycation. Look at this giraffe. Beautiful animals, right?
Yes, they are.
I had a question.
Yes.
How long do they live for?
About 25 years.
25 years? Oh, nice, nice, nice. And how tall do they get?
That's our tallest one. He's
That's the tallest?
almost 19 feet tall.
19 feet tall, man.
And
That's
their
amazing.
tongues equate in inches to how tall they are in feet.
Oh, really?
So his tongue is going to be about 19 inches long.
Oh, wow. So that means she's 19 feet long.
Yeah, 19 feet tall.
Well, tall, you know,
Yeah.
so.
He's also the father of several of the babies that are here.
Oh, nice. I know. I was actually talking to I forgot her name, but right here in the rhino section, they were like
Mhm.
saying that rhinos live around 35 years,
Mhm.
giraffes around like 20, 25.
Yeah.
You know, so. But you know, in the wild, you never know. They might live less. You know,
Well,
so.
in the wild, they're living about 20. In captivity, about 25.
Yeah, because they're getting hunted too. You know, by.
Yeah, but they they have an incredible. They can kick at 40 miles an hour.
Oh,
So
wow.
unless they're attacked by a herd of lions, this thing would destroy a lion, a single lion.
Wow.
Yeah, and more than that, an ostrich
Yes.
kicks at 500 pounds of pressure per square inch. It could send a lion flying 15 feet in the air with their kick.
Wow. The ostrich.
Yeah.
Nice.
And look how little those legs
I know.
are.
I see. I see. You know,
Yeah.
there's tiny.
Yeah.
Well, compared to the giraffes, you know. So. Okay, you want to tell me something I don't know about the giraffes? Other than that, they can run and kick.
Uh,
Something new.
um, yeah. They can see clearly for a mile,
Okay.
and they can see up to 5 miles away.
Oh, wow.
Also, they only sleep 20 minutes a day, and they sleep standing up. They shut down half their brain, and they go to sleep standing up.
Wow.
So in the wild, you might see them here laying down every
Yes.
now and then. In the wild, it would take them so long to get back up that a predator would get them.
Correct.
So
Correct.
they're always standing.
They're
It's
always aware of
yeah,
everything too.
yeah.
And is that enough? 20 minutes for them to kind of go to sleep, or
Yeah,
like during the
that's
whole
it,
entire
that's
day?
it, That's it, man. 20 minutes a day. I know I need more than 20 minutes a day. I need a 20-minute nap.
Exactly. More like an hour nap.
Yeah.
Especially with this heat, you know, like. So,
Yeah.
but one more question for you, my friend.
Sure.
So I actually was thinking about this maybe like a day ago, 2 days ago. I'm like, what is the hottest temperature that they can actually survive? Because I know right here we get like 120 degrees.
That's about it. I mean, that's what it's going to be in Africa.
In Africa,
Yeah, yeah.
same
So same thing. Yeah.
same thing.
And it's amazing. You rarely see them drink water. They get all of their water from the leaves.
From the
that
leaves.
they eat,
Oh,
and they
wow.
eat about 50 pounds a day. The rhinos, they're eating 80 to 90 pounds a day.
Yeah, well they're bigger too, heavier.
Yeah. So these trees right here are called acacia trees. And we've planted 11 of them here because these are what they normally feed on in the savannas in Africa.
Oh, nice.
So every now and then you'll see them over here nibbling on the tree.
Yes, 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 yes. And this is the oldest one, right? The boy, the man.
This is not the oldest one. No, we have our oldest one is 14 or 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
So they're not all out right now. We have 11 giraffes here. And on the other side of this mound is actually a barn where they sleep at night.
Okay,
So
okay.
some of them might be in there with their zookeepers
Yes,
right now. They might be getting a wellness check, things like that.
So you said 20 minutes. They go to sleep for 20 minutes in the wild, right? Or is it
Yeah,
here
here.
too?
Yeah, here.
In here too as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So they don't sleep overnight. They're always awake doing their thing.
Yeah,
Nice. Well, I wish I was like that too, you know.
yeah. And I've never seen one have a cup of coffee, and I've never seen one in a grouchy mood, you know?
That's all. That hey, it's amazing how like how you guys kept this going, this living desert. I've been going here. I was telling her I was coming here since I was a little kid. Coming from Abraham Lincoln School,
Yeah,
field trips
okay,
to
sure.
bringing my own kids now. So
It's fantastic.
like before you didn't have all the giraffes, nothing like this. So
Well, next year they say
Lions.
we're going to be getting 2 lions here.
yeah.
Yes.
Are you excited for that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Where is that gonna be that section at?
I'm not sure where they're going to put that.
Okay.
I don't know yet. Now we do have in the furthest part of the park, Australia. Right now we have 2 orphaned baby bobcats
Okay.
that are out there right
Yes,
now.
yes,
They're
yes, yes.
Pretty cool. And have you been to the wallaby habitat?
Yes.
Okay.
I was getting confused with kangaroos and wallabies. It's
Well,
the
they're-
same in the
they-
family,
yeah, the
but
same- yeah.
I was here a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, I always get confused. I always get confused, and I heard there's another species in between the wallabies and kangaroos.
Hmm. That I don't know.
No.
I would have to look that up. Now, the difference between an emu and an ostrich. Okay, you've seen them. They both look alike. If you've seen that Progressive commercial on TV, that's an emu.
Oh, okay.
Emus live in Australia. Ostriches live in Africa. Also,
Mm.
their feet, one of them has, I believe, I have to check. One has three-pronged foot, an emu, and one has two-pronged foot.
Oh, nice.
Let me see.
How fast do they run? Per mile?
Ostriches can run about 40 miles an hour.
40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So
Giraffes about 30, 35 miles an
30,
hour.
35. I know they're so good with people.
All of these animals are.
Yeah.
Unless they're provoked by a predator,
Yes.
they're mellow.
Yeah.
They're mellow.
You know, that's what we need. We need humans to be like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. They figure out how to get along, right?
oh yeah.
Why can't we?
Why can't we?
Yeah.
We you know, and you know people don't think about it, but you know animals are super super smart. You know, like just because they don't talk,
Right.
but trust me, if they can talk, they will tell you stuff we don't even
They
know.
talk other ways. They
Yeah.
make sounds. I was just yesterday. I was working in the area called the prairies,
Uh huh.
and these little painted dogs. Um, they burrow, and two of them usually come out, and they're looking for food. They're looking for predators, and if the coast is clear, they start with making these sounds, and then the rest of them start coming out of their burrows.
Yeah, that's how
And-
they call each other out.
Yeah, so they
It's pretty cool.
communicate.
Yeah, they
You know,
communicate.
it's not in English, but it's their language.
It's their own little
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool, man. Well, Steve, I appreciate your time, buddy.
All right, man. Hey, nice
Thank
to
you.
meet
Nice to meet you as
All
well.
right, enjoy
I'll be
yourself.
around, man, sooner.
All right.
And then,
Thank
how I
you for
said, you
your
know,
kids here.
take care of the animals for
I
us.
will, man.
Thank you.
All right.
So there you guys have it. You know, giraffes can live up to 25 years. So más, so si estás mirando esto, las jirafas pueden vivir hasta 25 años. Y los rhinos pueden vivir hasta 35 años. So, and I said once again, if you guys haven't smashed the like button, go ahead and do me a favor, smash the like button. And if you haven't done so, subscribe. So we just dropped a couple of blogs on Knoxville City Water Park as well. So if you guys want to check those out, go ahead and check it out. Give us a like. How I said, it does help the channel. And hopefully you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful Friday. Look at this. But you know, once in a while I like to come over here and you know and just hang out at the Living Desert with the family, the kids, just to walk around, you know, in general, you know, not to do a lot of things, um, but yeah, guys. Hopefully, how I said, the connection stays connected. A couple of the areas around the zoo we do lose signal, so hopefully we don't have that problem. And if we do, let me know in the comments down below. Um, My mom said 40 miles. Jacation says 40 miles per hour. I can outrun a giraffe. Ha ha ha. Jacation, I know you can, buddy. I heard Jacation runs like around 55 miles an hour. That's what I heard. You know, always following and running after Aiden. You know, I'm pretty sure you can get like 55 miles an hour. So next up, Jacation, you know, you need to make it short, running at 55 miles per hour, man. Yeah, I know it's Jacation said 25 years only. How sad. Yeah, man. You know, they call me the insane bolt. Exactly. See, there you go, man. Connection and sounds are good. Yeah, how I said, the mic that I'm using, it goes in directly into my cell phone. But I'm actually happy. It's actually working really good. How I said, and this mic was only like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. But it is a wired mic, so it's not wireless, so you're gonna have to, you know, just deal with the wires. But it's no big deal. It's pretty cool. So towards this section, I'm gonna probably start losing, but just bear with me, guys. How I said, you know, hopefully it's not that bad. That's a lot, 50 miles an hour. Jacation, imagine You'll be like Kobe Bryant, man, making those hoops. And the ostrich, actually, I was surprised too. They can run pretty pretty fast. I think he said 40, 35, 40 miles an hour. Even though that's way faster than I will ever run, anyways. So I said usually I like to come and sit right here in those chairs. Look at in the rock chairs and just chill and look at the giraffes. Um, so I said I'm not gonna be live for a long time because we're gonna have to go pick up our daughter Ihana. She's coming from summer camp, and we're gonna go pick her up at noon. So I'll probably be live for like another 45 minutes to an hour. And here they have porcupines. Look at this. Do you hear about the hyenas? They actually do have hyenas here. I'll go to the hyenas. That's where I'm actually going at. Look at that. Porcupines. Look at that. So a lot of people think that they actually they do their they a lot of time. So you get yeah, but when you get close to it, it can sting you, right?
Can hit you with their tail,
Yeah.
or their whole back.
All right. Yeah, I see you super close to them, so I'm like,
Yeah, we go in with them.
nice. Anything that I should know about porcupines that I don't know of? Mm, the largest rodent.
They can eat. They're herbivores. They eat bark as well. So you can see there's a lot of logs in there.
Yeah. Okay, so they eat bark, logs.
They love eating that stuff too. They're also naturally nocturnal. So their eyesight isn't very good.
Okay.
They rely mostly on their hearing and their smell.
Okay, so they rely on their hearing and their smell. All right, well, that's something new to know. Thank you. Charles, yeah, the hyenas, they're going to be over here in Village Watudu. Um, but no, I don't know if there's going on something with the hyenas. Something that we did, um, it happened a couple months ago. The leopard they had here, he actually died. So passed away. She was already super old. She was already sick. But, it was that time for her. So we're going to be entering Village Watudu. And I said right here, they have the hyenas. They got restrooms in case you guys want to go to the restrooms. Oh, actually, hold on, Charles. Look at this. It says this animal is currently off habitat. So this is where the hyena usually is, always walking in circles. I guess he's not here or she. They do have camels. Hopefully we can also see the cheetahs, but hopefully I said the connection holds because this part of the zoo usually is bad. Vacation or Ama, let me know the connection is good. Do you guys want to go see some goats? Look at this, guys. So me coming to the Living Desert, how I said, it's like coming back to my childhood. I was always, with my friends here at school, doing field trips. We used to hang out here, have lunch, all around this section right here. It looks good. Thank you. We used to come and hang out, have lunch here, hang out with our friends. And I'm talking about elementary school, elementary school, middle school. Probably was the last time we came here. But causing trouble here with your friends. Exactly, right? Is it free? Well, to cause problems is free. So, but yeah, to go in here is free. But to pay for the Living Desert, you have to pay the entrance. It's not that bad though. But check this out, look at this. It was free for us though for the field trips for the school. Last time we were here a long time ago though, I brought Ihana and the kids. they had a map, and the goats started eating the maps. We didn't keep a. You need to pay attention because whatever you have in your hands, they will start eating. Look at this. But I feel like they have way less goats. They used to have a lot of goats around here. Look at that. Now this guy is smart. Look at that. Standing right here in the by the water mist. Oh, look at they're fighting. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, look at that. They're going at it. And it's part of their nature too, you know, so. You want to get out? You want to get out? Look at that. Actually pretty cool. This is the first time I actually see them go at it. Who do you got? Who do you got? Comment down below, guys. Oh, that sounds hard. They also have bighorns. They're not here. They're in the other section, but they do have bighorns. They also start fighting towards each other. But um, but yeah, it sounded hard. And Jose, there's a lot of shade around here too. So if you guys want to relax and chill, you can also do that as well. You know, they got benches here with steamers. So it does get degrees out here. I'm not gonna lie. Right now it's almost probably like 100, and it's still morning. Probably like the hardest it's gonna get today is gonna be probably like 115. No biggie though, baby heat, you know. So this section right here, it used to be like a little snack bar, but I don't know. It's never running, so it hasn't worked in a long time. Um, Over here they do have another cafe area. I don't know. I think it's closed as well. But here they sell hot dogs, chicken, fries, and beers. If you guys want to check it out too, look at this. I actually been here once. We actually ate here one time. The food was okay. You know, it's made for being a, a zoo. Can't complain, you know. So another thing I was gonna actually say, whenever we rate food at theme parks, at you know, at the zoos, remember we're rating it as theme park food items. We're not rating them as like a fancy restaurant outside the parks, you know. So okay, up next, Africa Safari, about to leave. Here we're gonna find cheetahs. So hopefully we can see the cheetahs. There's a couple of times that I've found them before. They're usually doing the same thing, hiding, or not hiding, but just, you know, being on the shade, relaxing. They're walking around, but nothing so far in this section right here. There's two cheetahs, and they're actually both girls, and they're sisters. I don't know. There looks like a lot of people in that other section, so let's see if we can go to the other section and check it out. So, how I said, we just left village Watutu. Now we're back in Africa. And this right here, my friends, the connection is gonna go a little bit more bad. Here we got zebras to the right. We got the zebras. And I said right here to her, oh, look at this, guys. I found the cheetah. Look at, I just left and she showed up. Look at this. Can you see her? Right there. Let's see if I can go back to the other section where I was. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Look at, she's still right there. You see her? Right there. I found her. Please don't run away from me. Let's see. All right, perfect. Look at that. Just took a screenshot of that. Let me record this real quick. So yeah, there's two of them. There's two of them right here going around, walking around. They're both females. So it's actually pretty cool to see cheetahs, in real live action. And look at this. I'm super close. The only thing that is dividing me is this piece of glass. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful color.
The dog project's been very, very successful. Over 90% of the farmers are extremely pleased. We've reduced livestock loss.
Oh, there's the other one. Look at that. There's the other one.
Do not have livestock loss, not only to the cheetah, but to other predators.
There they go. So I think they're gonna start doing their runs. They usually go on circles. Let me know down below, education, if you like cheetahs. And let me know how the connection is in this section right here as well. Porque, hold on. I'm at 54%. And give me a second. It's 10:30. Yeah, let's go around. Hopefully we can see the cheetah. And it is getting warm out here, man. My arms are already all sweaty. Look at that. But yeah, let me know if you guys saw the cheetahs, guys. Like I said, that's actually one of the pretty neat animals they have out here. They also have a jaguar, which is way bigger than the cheetah for sure. Heavier, brutal. They did have leopards, but I said the leopards passed away. Let's see. Hopefully, I said it's just a circle. They always go all around. Let's see. Oh, they just had a show at 9:30. Now that's why there was a lot of people here. Let's see. No cheetahs over here. They probably went to the back. Oh my gosh, look at I found the cheetahs right here. So if you guys want to compare the lion to the cheetah, this is how big the lion is compared to that cheetah. Once again, how I said they're going to be bringing lions, but look at, can you see all this sweat? Man, it's hot. Nope, no cheetahs yet. I want to compare myself to the lion. Okay, education. I'm gonna do this for you, just for do. I'm gonna screenshot this real quick. All right, I screenshot it. I'm gonna send it over. I'm gonna send you a text message, and then that way you can actually compare yourself. Go ahead and next to the line, I want to see that if it's 6'8". Education. You know I'm 6'8" for sure, buddy. Look at that. Does this look like 6'8" to you? Look at that. I'm pretty sure I do look 6'8", right? But yeah, how I said, guys, it's right now it's kind of calm because how I said it's hot. I don't recommend for you guys. Well, I do recommend for you guys to come and visit in the morning if you're gonna be here during the summertime. But I do not recommend to come here later on, like in the afternoon. They close at 1. Summertime they close at 1 anyways. Um, so you'll be able to, you know, get out of here a little bit early. But once again, how I said, the best time of the year to come and visit is probably gonna be during fall or winter because you're not gonna be in this heat, you know. But other than that, how I said, it's a beautiful place to visit for sure. You'll have fun. The only thing that I do recommend to come and visit during summer is the new splash pad water park they built, and that was just recently opened, like maybe like 3 months ago. And we're actually walking towards that section right now as well. They do have a meerkats right here towards that. They got more animals here. Oh, look at this lizard. Look at that. Let's see. Go stand. I already read that one. Over here, they do have wild dogs. Last time we were here, they were actually getting fed. They were chasing some rabbits. Animal is habitat currently under veterinary shade. Okay, they're not here today, but they're the African painted dogs. Can you guys hear all that noise right there? Oh, there they are. Look at that. They kind of look like hyenas mixed with dogs, but they're actually wild dogs from Africa. Look at the ears though. You know how they're nice and round. They look like, I don't know, like bunny ears. Okay, so over here we keep walking. We're gonna be going into the new Bighorn cafeteria or cafe. And how I said that one, they just built it and opened it up like 3 months ago, including with the splash pad water park. And I'll show you a little bit around there too, you know. So in case you have kids and you're here in town, come and visit. It's actually pretty fun. The kids enjoy it, especially when there's water involved. They definitely have a great time. So here, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so that way you guys can actually see a little bit better. And if you have any questions, how I said, comment down below or just leave us a comment and then we'll get back to the question as well. How I said, we're just right now roaming around the Living Desert Zoo just for a couple, maybe another 40 minutes, an hour tops, probably a little bit less than that because I have to go pick up my daughter. She actually went to camp summer camp towards Big Bear, so they were over there for a whole week with the church friends. So we're gonna pick her up right now, and then just go home. It's too hot to be outside in the desert. Like after 11, 12 in the afternoon, you have to be inside indoors because it gets super hot. I work outside, so like I'm used to the heat, but even though like I don't feel like anybody can ever get used to the heat, regardless. So usually by the 11, 12 we go home, and that's it. But yeah, guys, this is the new Bighorn Cafe. They have Dippin' Dots as well. I think they have pizzas, a couple other munchies. Um, but I'm actually happy they built this for the kiddos because, like, look at this. I'm right here doing my stream. Well, I usually here I'm vlogging. I'm doing a stream right now though. But while I'm doing this, the kids are having fun at the water slide. So, what's up, Jackie? Good morning. See, look at this. Oasis Splash Pad. How you doing?
And you might already know there's no food on the inside.
Excuse me?
Oh, you might already know there's no food on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Have fun.
Oh, and it's right there on the side. But yeah, I said this is a new splash pad. It feels nice and fresh right here because of the water. Oh, there's Angel right there in the green shirt. Where's Naile? Angel! My son in the green shirt. My daughter. There they go. And Jose, they do have seats all over as well. So the only thing you can't bring no food, right? You said no water.
Water's okay.
Water, no glass drinks, nothing.
Yeah, you can have glass. Actually, yeah.
Like soda, you can bring.
You can have soda or coffee on the edges.
Okay. It feels really good right here with the breeze.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what kind of science brings it in. It just always has a breeze here.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll be back in a bit. My wife's right there too. So.
Oh yeah.
Naile. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep showing you guys around.
I'll see you on the slide later.
Exactly right. So I said the kiddos are right there having fun in the water. Splash pad. I said, if you guys are hungry, come to the cafe. See, I'm already thinking about food, and I don't want any kind of buffet. I mean, any kind of food. I want a buffet, Dippin' Dots, and then I'll show you probably a little bit later on. And what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be going to, let's go towards the mountain lions. After we go see mountain lions, we're gonna go to go see the wallabies, kangaroos, and then I'll call it a day. So hopefully you guys can see the mountain lions as well. Here they do have bighorns in this section right here. I don't know, I don't see them, but they're usually around walking, fighting, being animals. They also have hiking trails, but I said it's too hot to go hiking trails. Even right now, just walking around the park, you need to make sure you have water, be hydrated, because you can definitely get dehydrated if you don't bring no water or anything like that. So. And I thank you guys for, how I said, for smashing the like button. That does help us a lot. I rarely do live streams. I usually do myself more. I blog. I do blogs as well. So you'll see more of that and shorts. But you know what? We're gonna have to start doing more streams soon. And how I said, last time I was here was like 2-3 weeks ago. I was live, but on TikTok. So. TikTok, I've been going live on TikTok as well. Just here and there, not a lot, but I feel like it's more, you can know it's a little bit more personal there in TikTok than YouTube, because YouTube is our main platform, but I feel like TikTok is, you can do, you know, like, how can I say it? Like, you can just be yourself more, you know. So like even here on YouTube too, but we could try to keep it more professional on our YouTube channel since this is our main platform, and I work so hard for it, you know. So TikTok is more like, you know, you'll see a little bit more behind the scenes, pretty much. That's what you see. They have a carousel, which is not working right now, and they do have a plant center. If you go inside here, you're gonna see different kind of species of plants. Definitely worth checking out as well. They have different kind of cactuses. You know, just whatever we have around the desert. You know, plants that I don't even know we had. You know, so. But if you think this zoo is small, it's actually not a small zoo. It's a big zoo. Look at that. And pretty soon I'll say I'm gonna need some water because it's already super hot. All right, so we're gonna be going into North America, guys. North America. Here we're gonna find Mexican wolves, mountain lions. Look at that, North America. So all this stuff right here that you see in this section, we're gonna have it here in our desert as well. We do have mountain lions, you know, roaming around freely, you know, towards the mountains. Everybody gets coyotes. Pretty sure everybody gets coyotes as well. So they got a food state. I mean, they have a soda section. Let's see. Yeah, they have Gatorades. They got sodas. They got waters. Just in case you get dehydrated, come and get yourself a drink. And we brought waters and everything, so we're good. What do they have over there? White nose. Okay. But yeah, how's your guys' Friday? Let me know. How's your guys' Friday? What's the plans for the week or the weekend? These are the trails and I'm talking about. You go through there and then you can do like a half a mile trail. You can do like a mile, 2 mile trails as well. I've never done the whole entire mile or 2 miles because it's in there. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but you just go deep, 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 and it's just pure desert. There's nothing else. All you're gonna see is just dirt and rocks and mountains. But with this heat, it's a big no. So here to my right, we're gonna find Mexican wolves, and how I said, they're gonna have eagles, different species. And we're gonna go in the section that they have AC, so I'll probably be in there for a little bit, you know, the AC hanging out. Look at this. My favorite statue of all. Baldo. Who remembers the movie Baldo? Or Balto, I mean. It's about a wolf saving the kids, bringing medicine. One of my favorite movies of all time. Balto. Ama, usted sabe que Balto era mi película número uno. So if you're still here, Mom, aquí está el Balto. Eh? But yeah, right here they have Mexican wolves. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Right there. They're running away from me. Look at that. Oh, that one's... I don't know if it's hurt. Right here. Oh, he just loves a fan. Look at that. I wish I had a fan. And I know there's more of them right here, so where they at? Okay, hopefully, I say we got eagles. Oh, look at that, right here. So we got the golden eagle and the bald eagle. Both together right here. I like this one. So that one's gonna be the bald eagle, which is the one with the white head. And then the golden eagle is gonna be this one right here, the brown one. Look at that beak though. How do I know that? Because it's right here. The bald eagle and the golden eagle. And I thought I was smart, but no, I read the signs. No, I said, it's pretty cool. I said they have a little bit of everything, so pretty cool to come and check out. Especially if you don't got nothing else to do, why not come to the Living Desert, and check it out. And I said, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, make sure you guys give it a like, smash the like button. Yes, you guys. Appreciate you guys. What else they have over here? Well, over here they're gonna have mountain lions. Here they have different, I don't know, just varieties of, plants. You guys want to go in here? Let's go in here. Here, let me zoom out. Here, let's push this. It says push to enter. Push to enter. And it's just like a little garden. They don't have animals in here, but it's just a little garden that you guys can come out, check out. Thank you guys for the like. I don't know, they had a section where you can go inside a cage and they had all kinds of animals, all kinds of birds. But I don't know, I haven't seen it already for a good minute. I haven't seen it for a while, so I know as a kid I used to see that and go in there. But that's gonna be towards the front entrance, towards the hospital. They have an animal hospital here too as well. All right, there's nothing here. What do we got right here? Nada. What else? I think we have foxes here. Yeah, there's foxes, but I don't see them. Like Naila, my daughter says, where'd the fox sit? Here they got bobcats, but I do not see them. I know last time I was here a couple of weeks ago, they had babies. Oh, look at that. They're right there. Little baby bobcats. Right there.
The one under the tree, the golden one,
Uh-huh.
that's a little girl.
Oh, really?
Her name is Joanne. And her brother, sitting right over here, the darker one, his name is David.
David and Joanne.
They are 13 weeks old.
13 weeks, yeah. Yeah, because I was here a couple of weeks ago and they were a little bit smaller. They grew up. They grew quick,
Oh, they're growing quick.
How old do they grow? Like, do they get to live? Or live for?
When they get to about a year, they'll be final size.
Final size?
Yeah. And we hope they live here for a long time.
Long time. But usually, like out in the wild, like how long
5
do
to
they?
7 years.
5 to 7 years. Oh, not too long.
Not too long.
Well,
In
thank.
our care, 15 years.
Yeah, here inside here. Yeah, because over there, they're in the wild. They're getting hunted. They're less food, everything too. So.
Beat rats and poison.
Yeah, rats, snakes, everything, you know. So
Their favorite food is rabbit.
rabbit. Sounds good, my friend. Thank you for the information.
Thank you.
You have a
Thank you
beautiful
for
lunch.
coming. You
Yes, sir.
take care of yourself.
I said bobcats, guys. We got the bobcats. I didn't want to bother him a lot because he was having a lunch, a little break. And all these people that are here, guys, they're all voluntary helpers. You know, like none of them are getting paid. They're here just volunteering. You know, helping out the community. I said this is not a big profit desert, so a big shout out to him. At his age, still trying to help. That's a big win. You know. Okay, here we go. I see him. He's always right here. Can you spot him? Let me know. Hey, what's up, Doom Boogie? My bad, bro. I just barely seen that you were in the chat. And Jackie, if I didn't say hello, good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Doom Boogie. Education, once again, good morning, buddy. Let's see. Let me know if you can spot the mountain lion. You guys have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's right here. Right there. Can you see? He's always sleeping. There's two of them though. Hopefully we get to see the other one. And I don't know if you guys were able to see the cheetah earlier, but I got to see both of the cheetahs as well. But this one is our mountain lion male. He's the one that's always, you know, being the most lazy. And I think he's hearing me because look at he's moving his ears, like saying, "Are you talking about me?" No, buddy, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying I'm admiring how good you sleep. I wish I was like you, sleeping right there in the rock, you know, enjoying life with no worries. Hey, good thing about them, they don't have to pay rent, you know. Just relax, eat, have fun. Let's see if we can spot the other one. Usually they're both up there, but let me see. It's just hard to see because of the glare. Let's see. Oh, I think the other one is there, but it's just hard to spot. Look at. I can see her paw. Yes, you see her paw right there? Look at right here. Right in between that little crack right here. Right there, look at. That section right here. Right here. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit more. Right here. In this little circle right here. I'm gonna zoom in once again, watch. You're gonna see her paw. Look at that. You see that? Right there, she's moving. Oh, she hit her paw. I'm telling you, they're like hearing me. They're like, oh no. She brought it out. They're like, I'm not gonna show myself right now. Well, we got mountain lions, guys, as you guys can see. Now let's go get some fresh air for a little bit before we call it a day. Oh yeah. Man, I can stay in here all day long. Look at this. And we just came and saw the rhino. So this is just a screen, guys, so don't think it's a real animal. But they do have the animals real. I just came and we saw the rhinos earlier in the beginning of the stream. I said we just saw the mountain lions as well. We got AC around here, so that's really good. Let's see. Let's see what we can find in here. So I know they have a snake here. Where's the snake at? Oh, it's right there, sleeping. I'm telling you guys, these creatures or mammals, animals live better than we do. We got a tarantula, spider. It's actually a Mexican red knee tarantula. How you doing, my friend?
Good. That's one of my favorites.
One of your favorites, huh?
Uh-huh. I really like that red knees
Yeah.
tarantula.
And you can only find them here in the desert, or where are they usually located at? In Mexico?
I really don't know if they come from Mexico up. I don't really. Oh, I can't read that.
And these are the mammals or creatures we can never get rid of, huh?
Uh-huh.
Not even with the nuclear bomb.
Millions of years.
Millions of years, guys. Look at that. Roaches.
Uh-huh.
Exploded on nuclear weapon and still survived.
They're amazing. Really.
Yeah, no, for real.
And when you see one,
You'll see a lot.
there's thousands.
Oh yeah, man.
Have a great day.
You, sir, you too as well, sir. Thank you.
I'm out of here too.
You're done with your
I'm done.
service today? I was sending them, like, you guys are all volunteers here, so a big shout out to you, man, for volunteering, still keeping the community
Thank you. I
in a great
appreciate
shape,
that.
man.
I
Have a
appreciate
beautiful day.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, be safe, drink water.
Yes, sir. They got restrooms in this section right here. You guys need the restrooms. This is actually pretty cool because they actually have filtered water. You can put your water bottle in there or get water from here, but usually I get the water bottle and put it in here. But today, I'm gonna take a little. Never mind. But there you guys have it, guys. So I said all volunteer workers, helpers can give it in that, helping the community at his age is still a big win for everybody in the community here in Palm Desert, California. How I said, this is my hometown. This is where I grew up. There he goes. Last but not least, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna go get a quick view of, hopefully it's through here. Yeah, I think it's through here. The Jaguar, Mexican Jaguar. And then we'll probably call it a day. I wanted to go get the wallabies, but you know what, man? We have to go get our Hana. No, it's not gonna be through here. Wrong entrance. We have to pick up our daughter in like 30-40 minutes, so we're gonna have to start driving out there. Here it's just a regular, just a little pond with ducks. We have a lot of ducks, actually. Believe it or not, in the desert, we have a lot of ducks. Yes, it's through here. So, see, I was getting confused with this section and the other section. So, and if it's not through here, well, at least I tried. No, but it should be through here, though. Let's see. I think it's through here. Can I get the Mexican Jaguar? Our little oasis. Oh, I think this is gonna take me to the oasis, actually. Nope, nothing over here. water hose. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back. Let's see, let's see. I can't believe I'm lost in my own little zoo. Where are we? Okay, I know where I'm at. So they're here, they have they're gonna have more. Oh, there we go. Coyotes, which we don't really care about coyotes, right? They're everywhere. More drink stations right here to your left. Okay. Okay, you see that right here? I think this was where the birds were at. That little cage right there. They used to have all kinds of species of birds just flying away. I wanted to take you to see the jaguars, but you know what? We're gonna skip the jaguar because I think it's in the other side. Unless you want to go see it, and then we can go. ¿Cómo está de caliente, bro? Ahorita está. You can already hear me breathing hard because I'm already exhausted. Ya estoy cansado. Está como ahorita, está como 100 grados. But it's hot. Está caliente, caliente, man. Pero ya lo vamos a ir porque ya está muy caliente. Ya estamos aquí desde hace. Llegamos aquí como a las 9:10 de la mañana. Poquito con las 9:30. Pero no, ya es tiempo de irnos porque ya está caliente, you know. The other day was like 120. Estaba como 120. Está canijo, you know, and being in the desert is super, super hot. Puro desierto, mira. Puro desierto. Just desert everywhere. Let us know where you guys are watching from as well. De dónde están viendo. Ahí pongan en los comentarios de dónde los están viendo. Vamos a agarrar los wallabies rapidito, que vienen siendo como los kangaroos, porque están aquí de pasada. And we'll call it a day. Pero de que está caliente, mire. Ahí está, era puro sudor. Just sweaty. Look at my hand, it's shiny. There goes my friend. But Jose, give us a like. Jose, give us a like, you know. That's what we ask for. Just give us a like. We appreciate you guys. So here, we're in Australian Adventures. Here you're gonna find wallabies, which are like kangaroos. They're like mini kangaroos, but they're called wallabies.
So a wallaby is a wallaby
they're both marsupials, like the kangaroo, but just different sizes. The wallaby is like a middle ground, wallaby is tiny.
Okay, I was just thinking wallaby.
How you doing?
Hello, good, how are you?
Pretty well, pretty well. Look at this, guys. And Jose, everything's exposed. You're free to walk around them with the wallabies. Look at this. Jose, they're freely to be around, people. The only thing that you cannot do is you cannot touch them or pet them. Other than that, Jose, you can come in here and have spend some time with them, with nature in a way, so it's pretty cool, pretty amazing, to do with the family, the kiddos, how I said, watching from Moreno Valley, lets the channel know whenever you're come to Lake Perris again. Hey, I love going to Lake Perris. I'm always over there with my compas, it's just like a 40-minute drive from here, so we're always over there, man. We always over there. I did drop a vlog earlier, not earlier, but maybe like a month ago, about there at Lake Perris. But Moreno Valley, shout out to you guys. I know it's hot over there, so stay cool. And how I said, um, stay cool. But yeah, I'm usually there. I have homies over there. I have compas over there, que they live in Moreno Valley. See, Anaí says we gotta go. Once again, how I said, guys, we're about to be leaving, pick up our daughter. Look at this. But yeah, I said we did a vlog on Lake Perris maybe like a month ago. But how I said, the only way in and out is through these two doors, and there's double gated doors as well for safety of the wallabies. So before you leave, to make sure you're a human, you have to put your hands in there. One door will open. You have to let the second door close. Once that one's closed, you can now leave the building. And it's just for safety reasons for the wallabies, for the animals, so that way they don't, leave or anything like that, so. But yeah, big shout out to Jose Moreno Valley. We'll be at Lake Perris soon, man, But other than that, I said, a big shout out to everybody just for even being here. It means a lot to me, just for spending a couple of minutes of your time. It doesn't hurt by giving us a like button. You don't have to, you don't want to, but you know what? It does help our channel, So we're gonna call it a day, guys. Once again, how I said, I'll sign off right now in a bit. I'm gonna get a shade real quick, and then we'll call it a day. And stay tuned, how I said, make sure you turn on those bell notifications. Make sure you guys, how I said, stay tuned for vlogs, shorts. So give me a second. All right, guys, so once again, how I said, much appreciated. Thank you for being here. Once again, how I said, this was a little bit what goes around the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens here in Palm Springs, California, Palm Desert, California. So if you guys are new here, I said, my name is Angel. We do vlogs all over Southern California. So if you haven't done so, subscribe if you want to. If not, still appreciate you being here for a little bit. So we'll see you guys next time. Once again, thank you, Jcation. Thank you, Mom, for being here. Everybody that showed up as well. Eric, Doom Boogie, Jackie, who else? Charles, thank you for being here as well. So once again, how I said, my name is Angel. I'll see you guys next time. And how I said, let's roll. All right, guys, have a beautiful day, okay? Stay cool and safe. Let's see.